Hi, I'm Alyssa Conway with Pet Food Forum TV. I'm here now with Dr. Jarrod Kersey, Director of Scientific and Regulatory Affairs for Mars Pet Care US and the Nutro Company. Thank you for being with us, Jarrod.
Oh, I'm glad to be here.
You're participating in a panel discussion at Pet Food Forum on how companies in the pet food industry can find their future employees in technology. What would you say is the biggest challenge for Mars Pet Care in terms of finding the employees that would best fit?
Recruiting the right talent is always an opportunity and challenge at times, but our biggest opportunity is really kind of getting the message out there about who we are and what we stand for and what we do. At Mars, it's pretty straightforward. It's about making the world a better place for pets. Everybody comes with some type of technical or functional skill. Those need to be solid. But then it's about figuring out, hey, can they excel in this type of environment? All companies are a little bit different, and Mars has a unique culture. It's about not just what you do, but how you do it as well.
Have you come up with any new or innovative ways of solving these challenges?
We do a number of different things. We reach out to universities. We come to events like Pet Food Forum. We have a network within networks, shall we say, because our associates know different people in the industry and different technologists. There's a lot of different ways that you figure out, who's going to be the right fit. And then, we get them in and talk to them and understand what drives them and motivates them. And, do they like to deal with ambiguity? Do they like to just solve problems? What is the way that they like to work? And then see if they're a good fit and kind of go from there. As always, you expect when you hire a scientist that they're a good scientist, and we do find that there are a lot of good scientists out there, but having the right fit with your organization is pretty important.
Do you look to any other industries for ideas or employees? I know you said you look within different divisions at Mars, and if so, which ones?
Yeah, we look at a lot of different industries. Technologists have skills that are applicable in almost any industry. So, obviously the food industry is kind of a no-brainer, if you will, because we're a very big food company, and pet food uses the application in food science every day, right? But there are other places that we look too. We have people with really, really diverse backgrounds. So we have an aeronautical engineer on our team at Mars, and we have people with just different backgrounds. So while the food industry is probably the number one place that we look, there's a broad array of life sciences, that we'll go to and find talent to fill the roles that we have at Mars.
And what about finding new sources for technologies? Is this a challenge for Mars?
It can be a challenge at times, but it's about our associates and the connections that they have. It's about our connections with our suppliers. It's about connections with technology companies, working with universities. All of these things, are different ways that we look at solving our technological, opportunities. So, we may, in some cases, go to them and say, here's something we'd like to see solved, and they provide options and solutions for us. Or, we may go to them and say, what do you have? Just to see where it might connect.
Great, and other than exchanging ideas as in your panel discussion at Pet Food Forum, what are other ways that companies can solve these challenges?
One thing is, as an industry, we do need to recognize that if we have a large pool of talent, that's highly competent and good technologically, it helps us all, right? And it helps us as an industry to serve more pets. So, one thing we can do is make sure that we get the message out that actually pet food's a really cool place. If you're a technologist, a scientist, or an engineer, it's a great place with lots of neat opportunities and big idea areas, so you can kind of take that where you want to do.
What other challenges or ideas do you think may be on the horizon for Mars or for the industry in general?
It's not just about recruiting in that talent. We really want to keep that talent, okay? So we want to grow and develop and become a very, well-oiled machine, if you will, right? So once you get the right talent, they have the functional capabilities and so forth to do the job, bringing them in and getting them engaged and figuring out, how can you give them the freedom that they need to, really grow and develop and come to work every day excited about why they're there. I mean, that's really what's important at Mars.
Great. And you've been a frequent participant of Pet Food Forum. So what do you think of our move to Kansas City?
I love the move to Kansas City. This is a great area. It's a great downtown. I mean, I walked out and had dinner last night after the reception, and all the same great faces are here. So I've met new people. It's just the convenience. I really like it here.
Great. Thank you so much for your time, Jarrod.
Yeah.